Listen, I was thinking we could do family night tonight. Movie, dinner. Okay, I'm going for a run.
Placed on lockdown due to an ongoing incident.
I'm 5 miles from home. I don't have a car, and tell me what's happening.
There are 5 people barricaded. Your son is one of them, and so is the suspect.
Naomi, your performance in this as a mom, I went through the roller coaster that I believe that was your intention. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry.
Well,
it's not a laughing matter at all. It's such a big story that seems to continually play out in our news feeds too often. You know, while I'm sorry that it's confronting, it's necessary, I think, to sometimes get into the hearts and minds of what that would be like as a parent, and you know, if it can rearrange or reconstruct one's thinking about guns, you know, then I've done the job right, I suppose.
Absolutely. Playing Amy, did you have any of those moments of what would Naomi do if put in that situation?
Constantly. And you read a lot of things, and you know, there's a lot of information available, sadly, from people who've really experienced this. It's too much for a nervous system to have to deal with, and the ripple effect, year after year, how that just stays with these people. From what I read and heard from, it's awful. It's awful. So I was constantly imagining myself in the shoes of those kind of people, and you feel a responsibility to tell this story for that reason.
He doesn't have your negotiator son, does he? He has mine. Do something about it! Noah,
Mom,
where are you?
help. He's here.
Who's here?
I'm scared.
Noah, don't... Pull up the internal drives.
That's illegal, Amy.
He has my boy. I need his phone number. I'm coming to get you, honey.
He's a good kid.
I was wondering, you know, I was watching some interviews that Phillip did, and there were points where you are on a hike, your character, and there were takes where you ran up to 2 miles, sometimes 11-minute takes at a time. Were you prepared to do that sort of endurance, knowing you were going to take on this role? Did you have any idea that is, you know, and that you would be able to use that sort of trauma that you would put your body through?
We figured out that it was favorable to shoot those long takes because, you know, like as the body breaks down, the exhaustion kicks in, and then the emotions are more accessible, and the tension is there. And so we just kept going with that pattern as difficult as it was. And it meant that I had to be wildly prepared, you know, like sometimes 20 pages of dialogue and as he said, that the 11 minutes, or sometimes it felt even longer. I physically prepared. I felt like I was prepared for it. My body doesn't work in the way that it used to. So I definitely had to push myself, but it all worked, you know, and I could take breaks, you know, like if I was, oh God, I gotta stop. And then the camera, you know, would, on the back of the truck or motorcycle or whatever vehicle it was on, would, you know, it was like a dance. It knew that when I was having to stop for a breath because of this new piece of news to listen. And so it was very kind of improvised in terms of the planning, and then we figured out what was working well, and we just repeat.
I'm out of time, Naomi, but I want to tell you what you emulated on screen was fantastic. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Mrs. Carr, this is Detective Ed Olson. There's been a new development.
Unknown number.
Who is it?
My son's there with you.
You're lying. You're the police.
No, I'm his mom. Tell me how I can help you.
SWAT has entered the East Wing.
Please hurry, please hurry.
Who are you talking to?
What?
Who are you talking to?
You.
You're a liar. You're
What?
the police.
No,
Who's
I'm
out
not
there?
the police.
Tell me where he is!